The CBS Game of the Week pits Michigan against Illinois, and we already played this game on EA College Football 25, and we simulated it 20 times to see who won the most. And the video game must be stuck in 2023 because it has Michigan winning 15 times on the road. The Illini disrespect here. Thankfully, there is just one game, and it will be played on CBS. And here to talk about this real game, it was fun to pretend for a little bit, guys, but this game will actually be played. We have Sam Webb from the Michigan Insider and Jeremy Werner from the Illini Inquirer. And guys, we're keeping it very simple. We're just talking matchups. We'll start with Michigan's offense versus Illinois' defense. And Sam, let's start with the unit that is just changing every week, it seems like.
No doubt, Emily. Yeah, another quarterback change for Michigan. Their third time that we're talking about another quarterback this season. But I'm not going to talk about the quarterback. I really think it's about the offensive line for Michigan in this game. If they can protect and give Jack Tuttle time, if they can protect and block for that running game, I think that's what it's all about. If they can get some solid play at the tackle position, and that means getting Miles Hinton back at left tackle and maybe getting Jeff Percy over at the right tackle position and getting solid play up front, that is going to be the key. Now you can run the football. Now you can maybe set up some play action and allow Jack Tuttle to take some shots, because Michigan has not gotten any chunk plays this season in the pass game. All their chunk plays this season, explosive plays, have come in the running game, and they have got to get some explosives through the air. And it comes down to being able to block, being able to give that passing game some time to go down the field. That means the offensive line being able to protect. That is the big matchup, being able to protect that pressure from the Illini pass rush.
Well, Sam, Illinois wants it to be about the quarterback, right? The third quarterback for Michigan, one of the worst passing offenses in the Big Ten. They got to force Jack Tuttle to beat them. Jack Tuttle, over 4 years at Indiana, he started 5 games, 7 touchdowns and 7 interceptions in his career so far. So if you're Illinois, you want to see him try to be the one that can beat you. Now, that is easier said than done with Michigan's rushing offense, that big physical offensive line, and obviously that duo of Khalil Mullings and Donovan Edwards, who are explosive. Mullings obviously can break tackles, but Edwards can take one to the house at any moment. But Illinois really needs to stack the box because they have really struggled to stop the run so far this year. One of the worst Power 4 teams in stopping the run. But when you have an offense that struggles to pass the ball as much as Michigan, you hope they can force them to throw the ball, because when they do, Michigan has put it in harm's way. And Illinois does have an opportunistic secondary that had 9 takeaways in the first 3 games, only won the last 3 games, but can they stop the run? That's the big question, because they got 239 yards to Penn State on the ground, and then a bad Purdue team had 239 yards on the ground as well. So I'm interested to see if we see more Alex Orji and Michigan just decides to run it down their throats. But Illinois has got to force some long third and longs here and force Michigan to throw the ball down the field.
Illinois coming off a game where they gave up the most points under Brett Bielema, but also they scored the most points against him or under him. So that leads me to my next question about this Illini offense versus the Michigan defense. Jeremy, what are your expectations for this game?
Yeah, Michigan's got a really good run defense, but they do have some issues in their secondary and their pass defense so far. So for Illinois to win this game, they need Luke Altmaier to play like a top-tier quarterback, which he has so far this season. He leads Power 5 quarterbacks right now in touchdown interception ratio at 14-1 so far, and he's really made a lot of plays with his legs, whether that's prolonging and finding his receivers downfield or just running for 90 yards and a touchdown against Purdue. So obviously Michigan with 2 guys who are going to go in the first round at defensive tackle, and Kenneth Grant and Mason Graham, and with Illinois without their starting running back Caden Fagan, they're not going to run it up the middle and have success against this team. So Luke Altmaier in this passing attack, while Michigan has Will Johnson, a top 10 likely draft pick at corner, their other guys, Jair Hill and Zeke, have really struggled at covering. So Illinois has enough receivers outside of Pat Bryant with Zachary Franklin and Colin Dixon and Hank Beatty stepping up recently in the slot, that if they can get the ball to the outside, protect Luke Altmaier long enough, or maybe even have some quick hitters, they can find some success. But Illinois, where is their advantage here? It's at quarterback, and they need Luke Altmaier to play like a top-tier quarterback to beat Michigan.
Yeah, I look at situations. Michigan is beastly against the run. They have an outstanding front four. But when you get them in circumstances like third down and 7, third down and obvious passing situations, and pressure comes, and teams can kind of put them in situations where you're going to bring pressure or you're going to tempo them. That's where teams are starting to have some success. So I look at the matchup being tactical. So Barry Lunny against Wink Martindale. And are you going to see Wink Martindale make the adjustment where you prevent some of the busts that we've seen? That's what I want to see. Can you see them do a better job against tempo? Can you see them do a better job against formation to the boundary? Can you see them do a better job against RPOs? And Illinois is a good RPO team. Those are the things that I want to see Michigan tighten up against, particularly with their safeties and their nickels. If Michigan can do a better job of that coming out of the bye, they can win this game. And I expect with 2 weeks to prepare, they should be tightened up in those areas.
I love that you pointed that out. This is a really good coordinator matchup, too, that kind of game within the game. Thank you both so much for breaking this down for us. That's the kind of insight that you can only get on our 24/7 Sport team site network. Make sure to check out both of these team sites. You've got the Michigan Insider, the Illini Inquirer. I'm telling you, this is where you get the good, juicy information that you don't find nationally. Head to the MichiganInsider.com and Illini Inquirer for all things on your favorite team.